Polkinghorn finds the top corner. And makes it 9-4 Grey Wolves, as I think we might have missed that one, but it was a nice shot from Polkinghorn. He'll probably be a little upset our cameraman didn't pick that one up. But I can tell you, it was a nice one. Just trying to get confirmation that we are good to go. Golden Eagles come up with the ensuing face-off here. Chance for Chetner on the corkscrew, missed the target. Bradley goes over the shoulder. And on the run come the grip. Really not sure what to say about that shot from one Dean Graham. Well, I mean, the pun is pretty much wide open there, but I'm not going to go down that road. Here comes Muramatsu. Quick turnover. Grey Wolves are playing well here tonight. And Robert Church and Connor Robinson will certainly help with that effort. But the Wolves due for a win here, and they're up by 5 with 5 gone in this third quarter. As Adamson just missed, making it 6. 10 on the shot clock for Church. A little stutter step. Now a fire. There's, of course, new goaltenders in there. And Gordy Bowden using the small one, as is Mr. McLucas, which I like to see. And I'm going to try and avoid using the word struggling all night long here if I can, because I know Alan got... I'm just kidding. I know you're going to watch this game. I'm not going to say it. There's Murphy. All the way around here. Now he lets one fly. McLucas, a nice stop with that stick. And here comes Garrison and company in transition. Cole bobbled it. Still got a shot off, a weak one. Easy stop there for G-Money. There's Fitzgerald running into Garrison. Double teamed, look out. Swims through. Garrison now got a good stick check and popped it free. Bobby Kidd wants to push tempo. He's got numbers. Hits Garrison on the trail. Back to Bobby, wrong side of the floor. And now the Eagles are back in support. Now Kidd just shivers off Muramatsu and found Garrison in front for a quick shot. Oh, Gordy Bowden with a gem. Stretching across post to post for a beauty. Keeping it 9-4. Excuse me, I said earlier we had 5 minutes gone in the third quarter, and I thought that was wrong, and it is, as my eyeballs deceive me. 11:10 here to go. Pass in front, Digby on the corkscrew just missed. Ball will ricochet out of play. And a free souvenir for a youngster who will pounce on top of that pill. No bag of candy or free hot dogs here in the Forum for returning a lacrosse ball, sadly. Gillis pressured by Franzen. He'll lead feed it here to Adamson. Church, McIntyre, Ricci. Pour onto the floor. There's Church to Ricci, 13 on the shot clock. Give and go for McIntyre. There's Millen out there as well. At least he was. He's made the change now as the shot clock will expire. Eagles get off the schneid here. Down 5. Chetner. Hino. Maybe had 2 of the better chances for the Eagles in this game, but hasn't found the back of the net quite yet. There's another one skips out of play. Now we're underneath 10 minutes here in the third. Nice little roll dodge from Thomas Jeck, opens himself up. Here's McIntyre with another good juke. And Bowden had to be equal as Bradley up with the loose ball. And a new 30 here for the Wolves as they'll restart the offense. Thomas Jeck tried to hit a cutter. Good loose ball from Bradley. He'll inside roll it. Tried to slip a pass through. Here's a shot on the run. And it finds the back of the goal from Dylan Lacroix. And look at this here, folks. 10-5 Grey Wolves now with their biggest lead of the game. I'm pulling for the Wolves here tonight. I'm just going to get out there and say it. Wolves need a win. Coach Fridge needs a win. And just to even things up here in the XLL a little bit. Don't forget, Bears, Skyhawks come up next. Mention 0-3 Wolves, 2-1 Golden Eagles. Dunlop does well to hang on to that ball. McKinley hits Chaster, tries to slice through, does. And McLucas makes the stop. McLucas has to jump out of his crease here and get the ball up and launched it down, ends up working out here to Robinson and finds a man in front of Gillis, and it trickles to the goal line and in. Wow. I dare say, all the things that were going wrong for the Grey Wolves in the first few weeks, they're starting to get some rolls, some bounces, and they're working hard. Good things will happen. By the way, kicks on Stalling are fresh, I must say. Early move from Garrison. Sporting his Iroquois Nationals gloves. He wore at the World Championships back in, I want to say, 2015. Robinson couldn't handle a pass. He's got it out of the corner. He'll take it in behind the rack. In front of the rack he comes, and he scores. Well, just kind of took that into his own hands there, did Connor Robinson, and he stops the bleeding here for the Eagles. 11-5 now. And again, Garrison, who's been winning it to himself, goes with a different move and drew it right to a partner. Polkinghorn driving to the goal, looking for a rebound. And he'll come up with a loose ball, feeds it Bradley over the shoulder, he'll go. And the ball will go into the corner as the Eagles come up with it. Adamson slow to pick himself up in behind the play. Slippery surface, Franson. 18 on the shot clock, 6 to go. Franson with room. McLucas does well to make the stop and control the rebound. Then outlets quickly here to Kolb, who can't quite catch up to that one. Then takes a unfortunate bounce off the corner boards. But too many men call here on the bench of the Eagles. Blair Bradley getting a bench minor. Craig Baldridge making the call. Chase Dunlop will serve the minor. So I do see Mr. Jackman showing up, and he does have the small stick. So I don't think any of the goaltenders have switched back since being given the option, and I love to see it. Eventually, it's what all goaltenders are going to have to use in the sport of lacrosse at whatever level you may be at. And you might as well do it and do it now and just get used to it. And all the goalies here in the XLL seem to be doing that. Shot there from Church over top of the goal. It apparently made contact with an Eagle stick, so back over, not called here, or over and back. Here's Adamson. Church, one time, Gillis scores. Quick ball movement there from the Wolves. And they restore their 7-goal lead here at 12-5. Again, Garrison with a clean win. I don't think he's lost one. Good save from Bowden. Fitzgerald shivers off McKay. Finds Aiden Murphy. Still sporting his Port Coquitlam Saints gloves. It's Muramatsu working with his buddy Hino. Here's Muramatsu, and he just put it wide. Good look there. Somebody lost a twig. Wolves come out with it, and Polkinghorn looks like he's got some energy here tonight, running well. Finds McIntyre off the bench. Quick move underneath. Couldn't find the goal though, as Dunlop says it's off of McIntyre, and they'll not buy that call, and it'll be Grey Wolves possession here. Church. Pass goes errant. Pouncing on that one though. Church one-handed, can bring it. Look out, Chester. It's an open man. Dallas Roy, flip off to Neufeld. 17 on the shot clock for Digby. Out of the corner, McKinley's got Hino up top. He's got some room if he wants it. Needs to get closer to the goal. Lob side from McKinley, winds it up, tucks away. It's around Grimm, and he scores. Probably one Nick Lucas would like to have back from that angle. But it slips by him. And it's 12-6. 2 to go here in the third. Garrison, guess what? A clean win. Kieran McKay. Church, corner feed. It's Kidd. So dart and jump and dunk, and stopped there by Bowden. Ball will stay in play here for Gillis. Bouncing around. Stalling will knock it ahead. 2 hands on the stick. He's got it. Into traffic as he just maintains his balance and then threw the ball away to Connor Robinson, who keeps it on the right side of center, but passes it right to McLucas. Adamson will run it across the timeline. Bowden with a long outlet. Nice handle there from Roy. Shetner off the bench. He'll take it in deep far corner. Hino open. Got room. He'll load it and he'll hit the post. So close to his second XLL goal. He's had a number of good chances here. See, he's just gaining confidence with every shift in game he plays here. With some top-level talent is Robinson, speaking of, and then Bradley through the crease. He knew it as soon as he did it. And now do the Eagles want timeout here with 20 seconds to go. They pull Bowden. They'll go on the fly. Empty net here for the Eagles. 6 attackers on. They got to get spaced out. They do. Robinson, the man in the middle. 10 seconds on the game clock. McKinley holding high. 5 seconds to go now. Got to shoot. Does. It's into the goal. Keho Hino gets it to go for the Golden Eagles, I should say. And that's the way third quarter action will end. 5-goal lead here for the Grey Wolves with 15 to play. We'll have it for you on BCSports.tv in 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here in quarter number 4 with the Grey Wolves looking for their first win of the season, leading the Golden Eagles 12-7. Jalen Chester. The Eagles mount the comeback here. Robinson. McKinley, wrong side of the floor. Gives it back to Robbo. He'll load it. Here's Morimatsu. He'll fire, scores. That's the way you want to start a quarter if you're the Golden Eagles. As they get within 4. In the early stages of quarter 4. Garrison still perfect in the face-off dot. Polkinghorn in some trouble, somehow got out of there with it. And Adamson will slow things down. Church will set the pick. Ricci inside. Here's Church. I mean, that was classic Saskatchewan rush offense right there. Quick stick and a save there from Bowden. Here's Church, who took a high stick, and Bowden stared him down again. Ricci, Church. Wolves trying to answer back here. Church inside. Adamson couldn't handle. Church has it. He'll feed it. Ricci high. Lacroix didn't head off the floor, so he'll claim that loose ball. And now Bowden will reach out, load up, and outlet to center here for Chetner. Jean-Luc into the middle. Jean-Luc Chetner scores. As that one got past McLucas. So a couple of big stops on one end here from Gordy Bowden. And that one trickles through the 5-hole of McLucas, and suddenly with 2 quick goals here by the Eagles. We have a lacrosse game at 12-9. As we play stop time apparently here in the 4th quarter. I was about to say, and I will say it now, the Eagles want to face off, and they got a chance here for Dunlop. Scores. And here come the Eagles. And Darren Fridge going to call timeout here, and I like the call from Fridgie. With 3 straight goals here from the Eagles. Aaron Fridge calls timeout. 12-10, 13:09 to go. We're back in 60. Back we go out of the timeout. Wolves win the faceoff. Garrison. That should help things settle down here for Team Gray. We'll make the change. Here's Bobby Kidd. Gold flecks sparkling off his shoes. Shovels in front, nobody home. Jalen Chester. This kid gonna run him down from behind here. There's a couple of athletes right there in Jalen Chester and Bobby Kidd. Here's Aiden Murphy, can't get to the goal. Thought about a shot, didn't take it. There's Robinson over the top with it. That one missed the target. Polkinghorn the loose ball. This was once a 7-goal lead here. For the Grey Wolves. It's shrunk down to 2. They have possession in front. Gillis, and he scores. That's a big goal there for the Grey Wolves. And it comes courtesy of Brian Gillis with his 2nd of the game. As they stop the bleeding and restore a 3-goal lead here. Quick face-off one here by the Eagles. Robinson, penalty call coming as Neufeld missed a pass. And the Eagles keep the play alive here. As they get the extra attacker on and lots of time to work with, they're holding the shot clock. All sorts of time on the shot clock as it was just frozen at 26 for a while. And now McLucas all sorts out of the play. As he just sold out on a patty stacker, and Shetner just hung on to it and had all sorts of net to shoot out there. Wipe out the delayed call, lead back down to 2. Just kind of over-committed. Trying to stop that one. Here's Gillis trying to pick up a loose ball off the draw. And that's the one saving grace that Grey Wolves may have, is that Tyler Garrison is going to keep winning faceoffs. So you know you're going to get possessions. Kidd inside, still Kidd. Shovels in behind, not sure why he didn't shoot it. Gets his own pass back, took a high stick. Carlton looks away. Lacroix trying to get around Robinson. Pass off to Polkinghorn. Bad angle. Ran himself into traffic. Lost the ball. Robinson's got it. And he'll run it up. Robinson with a whistler that went way wide. Ends up in the stick of Neufeld. Gets it back to Robbo. And here comes McKinley off the bench as a couple of Eagles will make a line change. Murphy, pass off. McKinley, 8 on the shot clock. Quick feed into the corner for Hino. They'll take a look and bounce that one wide, and the shot clock will expire here on the Golden Eagles. Just over 10 minutes to go here. Pass in front, Gillis dropped a inside feed that handcuffed him a little bit. He's got it to Church. Let's see McIntyre out there in quite some time. Here's Adamson. That one didn't get through. Still 12 on the shot clock here for Gillis. We'll pass off to Adamson once again. Jack on the tuck. Gets down towards the crease, but no shooting angle. And he'll run out of time on the shot clock as the Eagles start to crank up the defense. Quick whistle. Here comes Franson. Feed to Chester. Outside rip for Morimatsu, and they'll say off the goaltender, not a play. McKinley on the tuck and go. Rink wide. Morimatsu the shot. McLucas the stop. Loose ball. Who wants it? Digby's there. He'll try and dig it out of the corner now, and he will. Up top, Robinson. High feed for Morimatsu, and McLucas will claim. Over his shoulder he goes with it. He's got Kolb in the middle of the floor. He's got 8 seconds to get it over. Finds Ricci. He'll head for the bench. Here's McIntyre out. Here's Robert Church as well. 9 to go here in the fourth. Chase McIntyre in a swim. Had it pried free. Church scores. A little 5-hole rip there from Robert. And it beat Bowden clean. Back to there you go. 14-11 is your correct score. Took a while to get the right number up on the board there. And how about an answer back here from Aiden Murphy? As that didn't take long as they make it 14-12. Eight and a half to go now. Chester gets around Polkinghorn, who got a good chunk of him. There's Robinson right on. Big rebound given up by McLucas as Robinson almost had it. He lost it. Dunlop got it back. He'll find Neufeld in the corner. He'll find Robinson around a screen. Can't pull the trigger. Chester with it. Good stick as it deflects here to Morimatsu, and Dunlop's got it with 10. Inside roll in the crease. And the Wolves will finally come up with a ball here. As Bobby Kidd will knock it ahead. He's got Gillis off the bench. He'll drop it off. Here's Bradley right down the pipe. All sorts of room, and he hit the crossbar. And now everybody going the wrong direction here as the Eagles come back the other way. 2-on-2. Shetner trying to squirm to the goal. 14-12. Wolves looking for their first win. Here's Hino. He's got one. Lucas has got a save. McKinley's got a loose ball. Eagles pressuring. Trying to save it on the right side of the line. Oh, bad call there. He clearly hit the line. McKinley, 2 on the shot clock. Got to try and dunk it. And McLucas just stayed hugged up against the crossbar to prevent that. Good knockdown there from Fitzgerald. As Gillis stepped on the line. Eagles off the bench quickly. Here's Stalling. And where'd that go? Right back into the corner for Stalling. Morimatsu checked immediately. Garrison couldn't bring it along. Robinson's got it. 6 to play. There's Robinson with a crank. McLucas stopped that. Trying to steer this win home. As Bokenhorn knocked down, gets a call. Wolves with it. Here's Ricci off the bench quickly. And Chester on the back check intercepts. And here he comes in transition back the other way. Shoots it, and McLucas stopped it. And now the Wolves got to start thinking about some clock here, right? They got numbers on this one. And they just threw it away again. Up 2, over 5 to go. You can't stop playing to win here, but gotta be a little smarter with the ball as well. Robinson into the middle, lets it fly. McLucas the step, rebound chance, it's in for Hino, who's got 2. And make it 3 in the XLL. 1 goal lacrosse game with 5:08 to go. Man, oh man, Wolves trying to hang on here. The lead at one point was 7. It's down to 1. 5 to go. Garrison the loose. Adamson in front. Lacroix. Whirling dervish, stopped by Bowden. Looks to outlet, long bomb. McKinley, almost claimed it off the end wall. And now with some good hustle, gonna get to it. The old man still getting it done here in the X. Looking good, Steve-O. Here's a shot. Missed the goal. Look out in the crowd. We'll say off the goaltender here and give the Eagles another 30. McKinley again. Scores. We're tied. Well, the run continues here for the Eagles, and now all to play for with 4:24 to go. At one point, I know I'm belaboring this, but it was 12-5. So do the math here. It's a 9-2 run for the Eagles. Church, Ricci. Vinny diving and called in the crease. Quick possession there on Gray. Robinson in behind the goals. Baldridge reloads his pocket with lacrosse balls as Hino battles a Lucy, now settles it down. Gets stapled up along the boards by Kidd, who stripped him. Now a blind shovel and almost into the pocket of Adamson as Bowden pounces out of his crease and then throws it up the wall to nobody in particular. So Gray dodges a bullet. Fergie says, let's get going here. We're in a tie game with 3:25 to go. Off the boards, Comes McIntyre off the bench, I should say. Tried to get the return feed. Pass was knocked down. Digby got his stick on it. And they're going to call a handball here. And it'll be Eagle possession. Chetner. Forward check from Neufeld, knocked it loose. Bolkenhorn got to get it up the floor, and he knows it, and finds Ricci somehow. Remember that play there. Here's McIntyre. Steps in front, shoots it. Bowden the save, and it's picked up in the crease by Robinson. He's got Chester on the fly pattern. Here's Jalen Chester, scores! And just like that, the Eagles have come all the way back and taken the lead here, 15-14. (12-5) at one point. It's a 10-2 run here for the Eagles. Garrison over his shoulder. Kidd will take it. Bobby Kidd can't get to the crease. Church coming on late. Here's Kidd. Shielding that ball. Step back shot. Stopped by Bowden. Loose ball picked up by the Eagles. They lob it ahead. McKay will pick it off. Here's Bradley with just over 2 to go. Church might just stay out there for this final 2 minutes. Here he is shooting, and Bowden got a piece. As that ball will bounce into the timekeeper's box, and the Wolves will get it back. Adamson on the pop out is Gillis. Chance, shot well wide. Gillis off the end boards. He's got some room. There's Church, had his stick held. Bowden's got it. He's got Dunlap going up the floor. Lobs it to him. Pass was a good one. Now a battle between the 13s for a loose ball. Now a foot race for it. Back over violation on the Eagles. Well, a couple of possessions left here with the Eagles leading by 1. Bradley loads it. He'll fire away. I'm talking 10, 12 feet wide on that shot. .65 seconds to go. Man, this will be a tough loss here for the Wolves if they can't find the comeback. We'll be thinking about this one for a while. Here's Robinson, got a pick down to the crease. There's Chetner, 5 on the shot clock in front, wide open. McLucas, the save, keeps his team in it. Chance to tie here with 35 seconds to go. Wolves have called their timeout here. Remember, early in the fourth quarter. But a 6-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Chase McIntyre. Gillis looking for Church inside. He's not open. Here's McIntyre. Oh, pass was just a little high, and that should do it for the Eagles. Got to get it up and over center here if you're Robinson. He'll throw it now. Down the floor. 1 second to go, and that's it. The Eagles absolutely steal one from the Wolves here in game 1 of week 4. We'll have game 2 for you coming up in about 40 minutes time. Skyhawks and Black Bears. I think we're going to keep the stream rolling here for a little presentation in between 2 games, so stick around for that. I'll be back at 9 o'clock Pacific time for game number 2. BCSports.tv XLL. Talk to you then. All right, lacrosse fans, sorry for the late arrival here. 40 seconds into game number 2. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here in quarter number 1. Jake Ellie with you from the forum in Coquitlam. Week 4 XLL action. Skyhawks and Black Bears after it here on a Wednesday night. Thanks for tuning in to bcsports.tv. Skyhawks in red, Black Bears, well, they're in black, and an early penalty call here. As Black will touch it up. And the Skyhawks will get an early man advantage here as Nate Facine gets the start for the Hawks. And Lee Jackman in there for the Bears to start this one. As it looks like Ishikawa is into the penalty box here for the Bears. Dane Doby is in the house here tonight. He's playing for the Skyhawks. Ryan Jones, Mitch McDowell. And there's Doby, who's got his San Diego Seals stick and gloves ready to go. Still sporting a roughneck helmet, however. 1-0 Skyhawks off the goal from the reigning NLL MVP. Gordy Phillips uses this draw to Hamer Jackson. And find some open space and law back here to Connor Stroop. Down to old number 8. Stroopy usually an 88 guy. Well, maybe he is an 8 guy now. Runs in the family. No, that's actually not his dad. That would be his uncle, Dan Stroop. Scott Stroop, Connor's father. My apologies. A lot of Stroops out there. Danita. Bears run out of time on the shot clock. And Skyhawks will take back over. There's Isaac Richmond in the Skyhawk lineup tonight. That's knocked down, and the Hawks will steal it back. McDowell. Phillips, 18 on the shot clock. Mitch McDowell, a high rocket. Went over top of the goal. Bears trying to corral the Lucy. Offseth way up ahead of the play as Jones will pick him up down. Chance in on goal for Phillips, denied by Jackman. I mentioned in game number 1, there's a chance for the Bears. Scores. Ryan McNabb slots it home. Mentioned in game number 1 that we switched to full NLL rules here for Winter XLL, including the goaltenders using the smaller NLL sticks. And then about 3 games in, we gave goalies the option, maybe the couple that weren't used to playing with them and were struggling a little bit, the option to switch back to their traditional wood sticks if they want. And much to my surprise and delight, none of the XLL goaltenders have chosen to go back to their wooden sticks. So I love to see it, and I truly believe that this is the way lacrosse is going to go for all leagues and levels. And you might as well just wrap your head around it and start doing it, because it's coming. Shot, scores. Connor Watson. That's first of the evening. Shot through the 5-hole there for the Summer XLL's leading scorer. Loose ball off the faceoff. Watson's got it momentarily. He goes down in the corner awkwardly. The Skyhawks come up with it. Up top for Ryan Jones. No path to the goal. Hofseth in behind the net. Excuse me, not Hofseth. He's on the other team. This is Jones. I know that for sure. And a stop there for Jackman. There's Mitch Nolay. Colton Dow. Spent some time in Burnaby and Langley throughout his junior career. Outside shot, Nate Facine the stop. Black Bears will get things set up here. Pass in front. Didn't connect. Skyhawks get it back and in some trouble. Almost turn it back over. Get it across the line in time. Late shot there near the buzzer. Ends up wide. Seven and a half to go, quarter one. Shot there. And a stop off of Hofseth, but here comes the penalty call to the Skyhawks, and Doby is going to go for a slash. Doesn't quite like the call. Still have a seat in the penalty box. Doesn't spend a whole lot of time in the sin bin, does Dane Doby, but he's in there now. Looking good, Dane Doby. I think he's primed for another big NLL season, this time in purple and gold. Skip feed across, and it was a good one. Fanny on the quick stick, however. Hofseth, no one denied. So I gotta get my Hofseth straight here. Johnny wearing number 6. And Robbie wearing number 87. I think they just go by Rob and John now. I should probably announce them as grown-ups. 8 on the shot clock here and double teamed along the end boards. Turnover. As I did not have a number 8 listed on my Skyhawks roster. I'll get that info for you in the intermission, which is 6:05 away now. Is Fitzgerald with a shovel. I think he's double dipping. Played in the game previous. High feed picked off. Chance in front. And in it goes. Maybe a power play goal here for the Bears, who tie things up. Clark Walter, Saskatchewan Rush draft pick, gets one to go, and we're tied at 2. Milani, your head coach for the Skyhawks, flanked there by Denny Quigley, and Nick Delmonico manning the Bears bench. Into the corner, 2 Black Bears on him. 7 on the shot clock now for Watson, who somehow comes up with it and scores and gets rocked after the goal. But how about the effort? And that's what I'm talking about right there. Connor Watson just would not give up on that play. And it took all 30 seconds and some loose ball work as well, but Watson gets it to go. And we're tied up at 3. Look out, Hammer Jackson, nice job on the Lucy. Run it into the corner, flip it off. And Stroop will settle. McNabb, Seber, Facine the stop. He's up quickly with it and outlets to Fitzgerald. Over his shoulder, and Dobie just keeps it on the right side of the line. I'm telling you, Dobie looks lean. Maybe the leanest I've ever seen him. And that spells trouble for the rest of the NLL, especially defenders. Adamson brings it in with 20 on the shot clock, 35 to go in the quarter. There's Colton Dow running wide, stops up, peels back, takes a bad angle sidearm shot. Now a reset up for grabs here, and the Bears will claim it. Shot clock is off, or should be anyways. Facine will outlet here. We've got an 8-second violation. Now we have a quarter expiration. There's a good one going here between the Hawks and the Bears after 15 minutes of play. We're tied at 3. And we'll be back in 3 for second quarter here from the Forum. BCSports.TV XLL. Back after this. blow the whistle. Let's place them across. We're into the second quarter here. And an early too many men call. I think Nick Thomas may have got fooled there a little bit as Black had a set play on the faceoff. I think they shot a man to the bench and brought one off just as the whistle went. And Nick Thomas thought they brought an extra body onto the floor. And rings him up for a too-many men. And Shea had his pass knocked down. Jackman looks to outlet and lobs a high one to nobody in particular. But good tenacious pursuit of the ball here. What are they going to call? Man, Black Bear ball. It's good hustle. Well, 50 seconds to go in the Skyhawk power play now. Jones, Doby. And Jones will shoot it off a body. Watson out there. Andrew Gresham as well. Jones finds the back of the goal. 4-3 Skyhawks off the power play marker. The battle will ensue here between Gordy and Hamer Jackson. I don't know why Gordy's wearing a Berard's helmet when he's a member of the Timbermen, if I'm not mistaken. Early move there from Hammer. There's Watson. Doby. Trying to pick up a loose ball, and he will. Battle for the loose ball in the corner. Squirts free here for Stroop. Got to be 8 seconds. And it's blown down. McDowell can't get it to go. Morimatsu can't run it down. Adamson will speed onto that loose ball and start play here for the Bears. Shot wide. 15 on the clock here, and they'll give him a reset. I'm not too sure about that. And Adamson tried the backhand shot, and following up, I believe, was McNabb. I'm looking through a lot of windows to get that view. Might have not have been McNabb. With Spencer Stevens, actually. Hammer Jackson the win. The pass ahead quickly. Here's Gordy Phillips one-on-one. Fakes a shot. Takes the shot and goes wide and back across the line. 15 on the shot clock here for the Bears to work on offense. Lovestead. Two on the clock. Late bed, no good. Tough bouncing ball, settle it in, chance, and that one, not sure how he missed the target from that area, but Austin Nix missed everything as it goes out of play. .44 here between the Bears and the Hawks. Lovestead for seeing the stop. Dobie up top. Gresham couldn't shoot it. Watson can. Jackman will stop. And there's Adamson back the other way. 8.5 to go here, second quarter. 4-4. The Eagles prevailed over the Grey Wolves in game number 1. As at one point in that game, the Grey Wolves says there was a goal from the Bears. Spencer Stevens says the Wolves, in search of their first victory, held at one time a 12-5 lead over the Eagles, who go on to outscore them 10-2 in the second half and win that game by 1. Early move from Phillips. It'll be Bears ball. Here's the log runner, Hamer Jackson. If you haven't heard, check out his TikTok. Here's Mitch Nolay. That one hit pipe. Hofseth will corral. Here's Hofseth. And Fassine's seen that shot plenty of times in practice, makes the save. Former junior teammates. Hidden ball trick, it's with McDowell. Dobie steps off the Skyhawk bench. In the corner, Mitch driving. Diving attempt there, stopped by Jackman. No way gets the quick whistle. Just threw a rocket back to Jackman. As Thomas wanted the ball back to restart play. Fitzgerald knocked down a ball, and Fassine will clamp on that. Dobie thought about it, didn't take it. Marked up there by Robert Hofseth. Here's Watson, nice little dangle, and then shot high. Took a high stick for his efforts as well. There's a loose ball. Karam's in front of my location. Here's Connor Watson again. Fake the shot, take the shot. Jackman the save. Now Gresham in front. Jones. Watson. Dobie wants it. Connor Watson all the way. Jackman another stop. I don't know how many shots Watson just had on that shift. Good handful. Nicholas Fernandez makes his way to the Bears bench. Lovestead. Outside heater. Rebound chance and no goal, says Tim Cronin. 5 to go. Doby. More Matsu. This is Whipple. Waiting the clock here. Almost picked off. Doby. Backhand feed. McDowell looking for a cutter. Doby's got to shoot, and he will. Rebound chance. Everybody missed it. All sorts of bodies making changes at both benches here. Dow. Lobs one across. Hoffseth didn't get it through. Trying to run onto this one. He missed it. Phillips has it. Flips it over his shoulder. No numbers now for the Hawks as that transition opportunity goes by the wayside. The ball bounces out of play. It'll be Bears ball. 1 goal game, 3:35 to go to halftime. Pass in front, here's Nole. The nephew of one Christopher Gill, head coach of the Vancouver Warriors, Hall of Famer. Watson. I think Nole deserves a look somewhere too. I don't think he's been playing at the highest level that he's capable of. Ishikawa. Stopped by Facine. Phillips with Doby back the other way. Dane Doby scores in fantastic fashion there from Double D. Over the shoulder, posting in. Possession call here from Thomas. As Nash moved. Gives it to Brennan Shea. Pressured quickly by Ryan McNabb. Skip feed. Jones in traffic. Lots of time on the clock here for Gresham. High shot over top of everything. Doby deflected one towards goal. Rebound chance there. It's in. Brennan Shea pots it home to tie the game at 5. Just over a minute to go here to halftime. Kramer Jackson, the win. Who wants the ball? His body's hit the deck. I think we should get a reface here, if anything, but they're going to award the ball to the Skyhawks. Doby out of the corner of the inside roll. Likes his matchup. Shovel feet across to Watson. He'll protect himself against Ishikawa, who made a good check on him. And Jackman's got the Lucy. Here comes Mitch Nole. What do we got? Timeout. Black Bears want timeout here with 17 seconds to go in the half as they'll play for final possession. We'll have it for you here in 60 seconds. Here we go, final 17 seconds. Bears empty goal. Down a goal. Go 6 on 5. Down to 6 seconds here. Hofseth loads it. Rips a pass down to the crease and fanning on that shot. Where the Black Bears as half number 1 comes to a close. There's Delmonico with that final opportunity. 5 minutes up on the board. We're back with second half action here. Game 2, week 4, XLL BC Sports.tv. Back after this. All right, lacrosse fans, we are back. XLL Week 4, Game 2, Half 2. Skyhawks lead the back players 6-5 as we begin third quarter action. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. And Hamer Jackson up with a face-off win. As Cody Adamson will find one off the window. Jake Elliott with you. Thanks for joining us here on BCSports.tv. Chance in front. There's new goaltenders into the game as per usual here in the X. Brandon Humphrey for the Black Bears. Julio Del Bianco for the Skyhawks. Gordy Phillips to Nandobi. Mitch McDowell sets the pick. There's the shot. There's the goal. 7-5 Skyhawks on the third of the evening for Nandobi. Jackson trying to pull this one free. And he frees it up for Connor Stroop. Here's Adamson. Shoots and scores. I was going to say sidearm. I was going to say sub shot. It was somewhere in between. But the end result is a Gino for Cody Adamson. 7-6. Jackson on top of another. Trying to come up with a loose ball. Knocks it around a little bit. A diving effort as he slides about 20 feet. Shot right on. Scores. Possession is key. I think that was Nash move, but not entirely positive on that. My apologies. Early move on Hammer. Skyhawk ball. Here's McDowell. He'll let it fly. Wide. Loose ball. Bears have it. A lot of yellow buckets over on that Bears bench. Don't mind it. McNabb will settle. Delmonico has a look. Spins, tripped, and that'll be a call. And an easy one at that. As Morgan Bentley takes the minor. New to the XLL is Morgan, and a little on the older side is Bentley, but still a little life left in those legs as he plays here in the X. Hofseth. The other Hofseth. And a save from Del Bianco. Turnover. Delmonico. Says, let's slow it down here. We got a power play. Colton Dow shoots. One of the most unique releases I've ever seen does Colton Dow have. And I remember when we traded for Colton Dow from Burnaby to Langley in Junior A. And the first time I was kind of watching him shoot, I was like, how have you gotten this far in your career shooting like that? And tried to kind of change his biomechanics around a little bit. And then I finally just said, you know what? If you've been doing it that long and it works for you, go with it. Hofseth. He stayed true to it. Johnny. Delmonico, that went deflecting. Walter tried to play the deflection. As Phillips sticks it in gear across center. Gordy Phillips, open man, bounce shot, scores. Yeah, that was Austin Nix on the finish. And that'll go down as a shorty as well. As the Skyhawks push back in front by 3. Get organized on that Skyhawk bench. They're still short-handed. They're trying to throw out a 5th guy, and about half the bench erupted, saying, no, we're short. Narrowly avoiding another too many men call. There's a shot right on the stop there from Del Bianco. As Liam Smith let it fly. Another save there for GDB. So there's Morgan Bentley. Running well. Makes the pass, and then it was dropped by Fitzgerald. It was on the wrong side of the floor. Bears back on offense here. Under 9 to go, third quarter. Delmonico double teamed. Somebody's open. McNabb will take it off the wall with 14 on the shot clock. Pass down to the crease. Nice move from Walter. Where is it? Delbianco's got it underneath him. Connor Watson to Dane Doby. Forgot the ball. And he's got it. 16 on the clock as they get set up. Ryan Jones. Into the middle. Doby trying to run a pick for him. He does. Here's Brendan Shea. Muramatsu with 1 on the clock. Gets the shot off but wide of the goal. Golden Dow. Johnny Hofseth. He'll shoot. Just missed the top corner. Had a great angle for that. Now he cuts through. Ball will deflect here for Robert Hofseth, who overran it. Now he's got it, but a handball call. We'll get the change of possession. Now Hofseth tripped up his man. No call there. Carlton sets a pick. Here comes Hofseth in. And got bowled over. Never did get a shot off. Nix, chance. Save for Humphrey, and there's confusion up and down the floor here on who should be going out what gate. 9-6 Skyhawks. 7 to go, third quarter. Spencer Stevens. Little toe drag there for Coleman. Edwards didn't really pan out. Phillips ahead of the play, gets the shovel feed. Phillips, and he put it wide. Heck of an effort there. As Delmonico pounces on a loose. There's Hofseth. Shovels off Delmonico. Popping out off the stick. Where is it? Edwards couldn't find it. Excuse me. It's 21, not 2. And the ball ends up in the back of the goal here for the Black Bears as they get back within 2. Jackson, clean win. Nole somehow comes up with it. It's almost back over. Now it's turned over. Fitzgerald had to get rid of it. Watson couldn't come up with it. Stroop right on him. Who wants it? Watson and Stroop battle. Watson had it. Got chopped away again. Now it's picked up by Adamson, who runs towards the goal, and he put it off the post. Delbianco's got it underneath him. As the Bears come close to cutting that lead in half. 5 to go, third quarter. Easy save there off the stick of Jones, who didn't get much on it. Cole Ishikawa will make the change as in comes Robert Hofstad. Spencer Stevens. Darts low, little floater, handled by Delbianco, loose ball. A little bump on the back there, didn't get away with that. As Austin Robinson will pick up a minor interference. Here's Stevens. Can't get it through. Lovestead out of the corner. Hofseth now. Here's Liam Smith on a nice little dangle out. Delbianco throws up the chicken wing. And just took one away. And the Black Bears, Liam Smith. There's Adamson, who again played in game 1 and looking fresher than ever as Cody Adamson here in game 2. Playing a lot. Shoots, save Delbianco. Good feed through the middle for Eli Bat. Bat, a lobber for Dobie. He hasn't had a touch in a while. Humphrey made the stun. Well, it didn't get through, says the referee. Jones with 3 on the shot clock. Skyhawks will run out of time. Adamson will make a change. Dobie will play some defense. Maybe not for long, as McDowell had intentions. Delmonico. Edwards. Here's Clark Walter. Pressured by Fitzgerald. 3 on the clock for Hofseth. Good looking shot there as Dobie ducked out of the way. And the Skyhawks have it. 2 to go, third quarter. Dobie. Flip it. Shea. Peel back. Back to Dobie. Missed the pass. Well, he's got it as he tries to drag that ball through. He will. 8 on the shot clock. And the shot clock will expire. Liam Smith. Broom shoots wide. This one goes all the way back across the timeline. A bit of a wasted possession there for the Bears. Anybody has a look at the clock that says 60 seconds to go in it. Ryan Jones. Shoots, missed the short side top corner. Black Bears up the floor here. Here comes the pass. It's knocked down, picked up. Trying to create a shot. Adamson on a tuck, reverse backhand, and that one didn't hit the target. .30 seconds to go, and about a 5-second differential between game clock and shot clock here. Watson, Doby. 12 on the game clock, 7 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Brendan Shea on a quick stick, and it goes. And that's how the third will end, on a buzzer beater. Skyhawks will take a 3-goal lead into the final frame here on BCSports.tv. Week 4 XLL action returns in 3 minutes. Final quarter of the evening set to go. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse as we're underway as Mitch Nolay claims the opening loose ball. Skyhawks lead the Black Bears 10-7 with 15 to play. Well, nothing decided here through 45 minutes. As I mentioned, Golden Eagles trailed game 1 at one point, a score of 12-5, came back to win at 15-14. Anything can happen here in the XLL. Doby showing off his speed, didn't get the ball, much to his chagrin. Now he's got it. And he'll move it. So it was checked by Cole Ishikawa. Chance in front, save from Humphrey, maybe another. And here's Ryan Ishikawa. Lovestead out of the corner. Hofseth will swing it to his older brother. the corner. Clark Walter right on. Delbianco stares him down. And the Hawks will move it to the front court. No look pass in front to Shea. Didn't get through cleanly out of the stick of Robinson. Another save for Julio. Richmond waiting for the pass up the floor. It'll be an 8-second violation instead. Edwards to Dow, who had to reach out for that one. Darts inside, gets a shot off. Never did hit the target. Phillips with a lobber ahead. McDowell can bring it in as it went off his hip bone, it looked like. We'll run down the loose ball and give it right back to Gordy. Doby. Posts up, step back. Humphrey stopped him, didn't know much about it, but he kept it out. Lead feed here to Noles. Pressured by Doby immediately. Tried to one-hand it. Kicked it free for McNabb, who's got Nole ahead. He'll shoot it. Delbianco will get in front of it. Back the other way over top of the outstretched arms of Fitzgerald. So a little sloppy back and forth here. The Bears will come in on offense once again. Delbianco a shoulder stop this time. Doby will shovel back here for Schmoog. Far side, Ryan Jones. Makes a chop in a second and a third and a fourth there from Adamson. Here's the shot. That one off a stick. As Gresham couldn't get it through. And the Bears will push it up the floor here. Love step. Slow things down now. 4 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter. Chance in front for Dow. Couldn't catch the pass. Picked up by Liam Smith, who drives. And behind the goal, trying to stay out of the crease. Lost the ball in the process. Skyhawks on the attack. Morgan Bentley. Slow up. Excuse me, that's Isaac Richmond. My bad. Pass, I'm not sure who that one was intended for. It ends up in a Black Bear stick with McNabb. Ahead he comes to Ishikawa. He's going with the double ankle braces. We'll take care of those lower joints for us big fellas. I feel ya. Offset, 6 on the clock. Chance in front for Jackson. Hammer Jackson, who's playing a shift of offense. He's still out there. He's going to load one up. Tuck, drive, shoot, score! Tyrell Hammer Jackson with a beauty. Gets his Bears within 2. Stop time here in the fourth. Look out. Hammer Jackson almost went through the legs of Carlton. And it'll be Skyhawk ball here off the infraction. By the way, been saying it's week 4 in the XLL all night long. And in fact, it is week 5 action. As Cody Adamson cuts the lead to 1 with an individual effort. Speaking of, I don't have the standings or anything in front of me. The person that informed me that is, in fact, week 5, not week 4. Maybe you could let me know what the records of all the teams are, so I could relay that valuable information to our dedicated viewers. Clean win again for the Hammer. We'll turn up floor, and across the center line he comes with a bounce pass to Nole. Hofseth, Spencer Stevens. Pass dropped, an easy one, and this is a turnover here. Good speed coming up. Shot was a little left to be desired, but Gordy Phillips on the follow-up was denied by Humphrey. Justin Robinson running well, but going to force that one a little bit. 30-second clock not running. Late start on the 30. The Bears have all sorts of time here. Doesn't prove to be costly as the Skyhawks come up with a stump. Eight minutes to go here in the 4th. Dane Dobie. Inside he'll come. Steps back. Now he'll feed him behind for Shea. 2 seconds to go. Gets a bad angle shut off. And a free ball up for grabs here. It's won by Connor Stroop. He'll lead feed to Matsu, who just played the ball on the wrong side of the line as momentum took him over. Skyhawk bench didn't like that call, but it was the right one. 15 on the shot clock. Spencer Stevens trying to duck inside. He will. And Del Bianco denied him. .23 on the shot clock. And we got a moving pick call. Skyhawk possession. There's Connor Watson across. He finds Dane Dobie. Never a bad idea. Jones with an up pick. Dobie slipping in. Tried to hit Watson across the crease. And the ball loose. Shot clock running down here on the Skyhawks. Hammer Jackson will come away with the ball. Using his player stick, not his face-off stick for this one. Make the change along with Cody Adamson. 10-9. Colton Dow trying to get open. Bad angle shot, and it rolls up the shoulder of Del Bianco and into the goal. Man, oh man. English on that thing just rolled right up his body, over his shoulder, and dropped into the net. Tough one there for Delps. Speaking of tough, I'm starting to feel it after sitting here for 2 games, 6 weeks after total hip replacement, for those who don't know. And it's just like a combination of standing, sitting, straight leg, bent leg, all the rest of it. I'll try and grind out another 6 minutes here in chilly Coquitlam Farm. Double layered up now too. Got the sweatshirt on, got the jacket on. Got a pair of gloves in my bag if I need it. Chance and a shot and a goal. Bears have taken the lead. 11-10. Back to center we go. Gordy Phillips with a face-off win. Hamer Johnson wants a whistle as he took more than one step with the ball in the back of his pocket, and he was right. Carleton never made the call. Muramatsu, after a loose ball with one hand on his stick, never a good idea. Then he stepped on the red line as well. Bears ball, 16 on the clock. Colton Dow down to the crease for Hofseth. Around his man, lets it fly. Del Bianco the save. Picked up by Nix. He's checked immediately. Keeps coming with it. He's got Watson all alone in front of the goal. Now Watson comes up with it nicely. He's got a man open. Connor Watson. And Brandon Humphrey made the stop. Close call. Bears still lead by 1. Been a good one here in week 5. Move, bringing it along. A little hot potato. Picked up. Oh, man. Eli Bat tried to go over the shoulder of Adobe, who was in cold, but Skyhawks maintain possession. Adobe, quick one touch. Bounce shot from Gresham, handled by Humphrey. Low outlet to McNabb, across the floor, Jackson. He'll stick it in gear. And across the line they'll come with 3.5 to go here in this fourth quarter. 1 goal lacrosse game. Bears lead it 11-10. Walter. Lovestead. He'll load it, won't shoot it. Play it across, here's Delmonico. One-handed shovel feed, and Del Bianco across in time to make the stop. 3 to play. Gonna come down to it. There's Gresham. Cross crease, McDowell. Haven't called his name in a while. Tried to dunk it, and he's stuffed there by Humphrey. Offset, quick take by Lovestead, easily stumped there by Delbs. Offset one more time as he kickstarts the offense once again. Adamson got a pick there from Rob Hofseth. Lots of time on the shot clock. Dow didn't miss by much. Eli Bat the loose ball. Dobie waiting patiently at the front gate, as he always does. Pass comes to Ryan Jones instead. We get a pick from Dobie. Jones. Back to Dobie. And Dobie shooting, and that one will stay in play here. McNabb's got it. He had it checked away. He took a bad bump from Whipple. Bears will get possession, and Skyhawks are going to get a penalty to go along with it. Edwards slows things down here with 1:25 to go. And Colton Dow loads one up, skip feet across, nobody home. And Here comes the penalty to the Skyhawks, which will hurt the comeback chances for sure. Connor Watson will take a late violation. Can't believe it. I gotta take my commissioner hat off here, just the broadcaster. He's not happy about it, I'll say that. There's Dobie starting to poach up the floor here. Skyhawks down 1 to play. McDowell in front. Oh, Shea couldn't bring in the passes. He was in behind the defense, and now a chance for the Bears to kill off at least another 30 seconds. Remember, they're up a man. Watson still just stewing in the penalty box. Nothing worse. Being down a goal, taking a penalty late that you didn't feel was warranted, and all you can do is sit in the penalty box and hope your team can find a way. But the Bears call timeout. 23 on the shot clock, 47 on the game clock. They are a man up for the rest of the game should they not score a goal. And they have possession here, so if nothing else, they can run this thing down to about 20 seconds and try and play some defense. Skyhawks extend the pressure. There's the chance. Save for Del Bianco. And now the Skyhawks call timeout. Problem is they have one of their top scorers in the penalty box as Watson is just staring a hole through the back of Nick Thomas, who will not even look his way right now. So, shot clock at 29, game clock at 35. Skyhawks now down a goal, down a man, but have the ball. And if I had to throw down a little pastry on who's going to get the last shot, putting my money on 19 in red, who just happens to be Dane Dobie this evening. It's all going to come down to this. Looks like McDowell is going to go back for the ball here. I love to see it. I mean, coach is working hard here, drawing up plays. It's McNabb trying to get in the huddle here of Team Red. Out on defense, you got Hamer Jackson, Stroop, Nole, Ishikawa, and McNabb. Here comes Dobie on the push ahead. McDowell off the half wall with it. Feed to the crease for Phillips. Dobie, look for him. He's working inside right now. McDowell, here's Phillips with room. And Humphrey made the save. Rebound chance. Pass was high for Dobie. 14 seconds to go. Still time. McDowell, Dobie, Subber. That one was blocked by a sprawling Skyhawk. And it's in the goal. Guess who? With 6 seconds to go, Dane Dobie ties the game at 11. So, short-handed goal. Dane Dobie ties it at 11 with 6 to play. And honestly, I'm the commissioner, and I don't even know what the rules for overtime is. It's got to be sudden victory. I don't even know if we've had an overtime game in the XLL. Oh, Hamer Jackson moved early. Skyhawks are going to get a possession here. Got to shoot it. Got to shoot it. Dobie at the buzzer. And they put it wide. Wow.
Victory. No ties. 5 minutes.
4-on-4. The 4-on-4. If they want to do a shootout, do a shootout. Hey, 3 guys each. All right, I just made a commissioner's decision on the fly here. I think we're going shootout. Connor. Do shootout. 3 guys each. Do a shootout.
Whatever we do today is for the rest of the XLL.
Okay, let's do a shootout.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 3 guys each. And then, so 3 shots.
I'll be like that forever.
Just like NHL. This is regular season.
NHL is 3-on-3.
What's up? Regular season, 3-man shootout. It's tied after, yeah. Connor, you're out. Okay, I'm making stuff up on the fly here. So we're going to do a shootout, 3 shooters each, NHL style here. Both teams get 3 shots. Chance to answer if you score. And I love it. See, leagues do not do this. I've always wanted to see this, and here we go. Perks of being the commissioner. I'm making the call on the fly. Delmonico, the first shooter for the Black Bears. In he comes. Fake it, score it. 1-0 Bears. Now it'll be Ryan Jones' opportunity. This is awesome. Here comes Jones. He swoops out to the right. Fake it, scores. 1 fake, short side, top corner. We're tied at 1. Next shooter for Team Black, Cody Adamson. He'll scoop up. Out wide he comes. Has a look down at the pocket. Fake it. Stop from Del Bianco. Team Red, Connor Watson, shooter number 2. We will only do this for regular season games, I shall say right now. Playoffs, we will play sudden victory. Connor Watson in. Stopped by Humphrey. 1-1 after 2 shooters each. Mitchell Nole up for Team Black. Slowly in. Oh, he scores. Beautiful fake to the 5-hole. And now Red must score. Dane Doby, the shooter. He wanted the shootout. He was the one yelling for it. Gets the whistle. Not wasting any time. Here he comes in on Humphrey for the game. Scores, and we'll continue here in the shootout as we are tied at 2. Johnny Hofseth, the next to go. The righty scores. No fakes for Hofseth. Mitch McDowell must score. And here he comes in from center. Humphrey standing tall. McDowell stopped by Humphrey, and the Bears win. In a shootout, your final 12-11 Black Bears as they beat the Skyhawks here tonight. That was fun. That'll wrap things up here in week number 5. Eagles and Bears are your winners here. And I got to go present some MVPs. So I'm signing off. Thanks for watching on bcsports.tv. Stay safe out there for the fastest game on 2 feet for the Crater. Have a good night.